Powered by Sports Interaction, Canada Sportsbook.
Think you know what way it's going to go? Make your bet with Sports Interaction. Whether it's hockey, football, or basketball, Sports Interaction has you covered. Bet pregame, live and play, or on one of our many prop bets. Sports Interaction makes it easy to deposit, play, and cash out. Join now and see all that sports betting has to offer. Want to bet? Head to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. That's sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. 19 plus, please play responsibly. So, the Leafs lost 6-2.
Are you surprised though? They're playing up to the competition. It's the Senators.
Playing down.
We
playing down.
experienced it together.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
SDPN Nation.
I miss
Welcome,
my cheers.
SDPN fans. Welcome, Game Over fans, to Game Over Toronto. For the first time, live in person, all together as a crew.
This is the first
3
time
out
we
of
met
4. I know, 75% of the
What?
team.
Where are you, huh?
Yeah, we need to
This
have
is on you for not coming.
We're eating your donuts, bro.
We're literally listening to some sad mellow jazz right below
Right
us.
below.
If you're listening,
You're probably listening to
you
that.
can probably hear the bass.
Perfect though.
Yeah.
Perfect for the kind of game we had today. But listen, we're here January 27, 2023 with a fantastic crowd. I mean, we were here for the live SDP
The
live
SDPN
podcast.
stream.
Exactly. And it was fantastic. Thank you to everybody that actually showed up. Thank you for saying hi and dropping by. It was fantastic. So let's keep the positivities high. I know we had a
As
shit
much as we
game.
can.
We had a tough time.
It was a
but-
tough game.
It was a horrible game.
It was a tough game.
But I think that today was okay, right? I think today was okay.
I don't think anyone watching at home feels the same way.
Maybe not.
They probably didn't have the afternoon we
Yeah,
did.
they
but,
didn't have
but
that nice live
we-
SDP event.
They're also like seeing us munch on donuts.
Yeah, which are very good.
Fantastic.
And,
I wish it was Boston cream. But...
I mean,
think these are
I
local
wish we
distinctions.
creamed Boston.
yeah.
We couldn't even beat the Senators. How are we gonna cream Boston?
This
So-
does bring up a worrying trend that we talked about with the Montreal game, which is losing to bad teams.
Yes, that is a
We were saying
problem.
Before, against Montreal, against the bottom 10 teams. Oh,
It is Boston cream!
It's
How
Boston
do you
cream!
not
yeah!
realize that?
I didn't
That's
realize.
fantastic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're
Continue.
halfway through
What a
the
win!
donut.
What a win!
How do you not realize
This is
that?
a
We're
dub
past
today.
the bit now.
This is
We're
a dub.
past the bit.
There you go.
But yeah, we were on a 102.5 point pace at the end of that game, and now it's worse.
Yeah.
And for a team that is a 115 point team in
Yeah.
the league, who consistently does well against higher competition in the regular season. at
Teams in the
least.
top 12.
Yeah. That is unacceptable. And
That was bad.
this
That's really bad.
game was such a piss poor effort from a defensive perspective, and we'll talk about potential reasons as to why. But like every Sens goal was like a high danger chance.
Yeah.
Where a guy was left open right in front of the net.
Yeah.
And it's just that's an unacceptable way to play, and it comes from everyone on the team. Like I thought the forwards had no commitment to defense today.
Yeah.
No.
Compared to like other games.
And it's wild because like at this third period, right? There's still 10 minutes left to play, 13 minutes. They were down like 6-2 and whatnot, right? And you'd expect there's some kind of agency, right? You're down this amount. It's definitely doable. I mean, you have the offensive power to
They
get
tied
it
it
done,
twice.
right?
They tied it twice.
Exactly.
They could do it.
They easily could have gotten it. I mean, not easily, but they could have gotten this done, right? But they refused to put in the effort. Like zero
Yeah.
effort at all, zero commitment.
No commitment to
and
defense.
It
It's
was
what
just
we saw at the beginning of the
horrendous.
season that we were worried about.
Yeah.
And then they went on this great tear, and maybe this is an ugly revenge game. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna get bag skated tomorrow.
Oh,
After
they
like
better.
Who had a good game?
But honestly, like
Nobody.
It's weird because we did generate a decent amount of chances, but you're facing the Senators' defense.
Yeah.
Like they're a notoriously bad defensive team. So I
Nikita
don't.
Zaitsev took a penalty.
Who would have thought?
Nikita Zaitsev took a penalty, guys.
Wasn't it a
Like-
penalty that they also got a shorthanded goal on or something?
No, they didn't get a short.
No, they didn't get a shorty.
They got a short-handed
they
chance
did a-
like right in front.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
they didn't score on it though.
But yeah, like, I don't like. If you go on Money Puck, it says that we deserve to win, which
Is that what it said for the game tonight?
in the sense that we got
Really?
more expected goals. You look at
Did
the
they
shot
watch
chart-
the game?
No, because you look at the shot chart
my
and
God.
we had a
It was
shitload of
surprisingly
chances in front.
deceptive. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, at least when it comes, at least when
Build up.
at least when it comes to advanced statistics, you don't get like positional data.
Mm-hmm.
And every single one of their goals was a Senator left wide open, right in front of Samsonov.
Given way too much space.
You know, Samsonov was put in net, you know, not expecting to play.
Yeah,
And we'll get to
we'll cover that later.
right?
Yeah.
I don't think a single goal was really his fault. Now, he could have stopped one of those 6, I think. Like, as in, like, they were all tough shots, but you'd like him to stop one of them.
Exactly. As
but
like
at
a
the same
top
time,
goaltender.
At
you
least
kinda
2 of them
want
are
to
top
have
shelf,
some-
which is hard to
Yeah,
block.
like the Chabot goal, he was wide open, high slot, and he rips it top shelf. What do you expect Samsonov to do?
Yeah.
Like, that's beating
You
a guy
hung him out to
one-on-one.
dry like a pair of dirty socks, right?
Yeah,
like
there's not much you can expect your goaltender to do, especially because he was never expecting to go into that game.
yeah.
Yeah, the whole situation with him actually getting the starting in the lineup, it was wild. Like today was supposed to be Matt Murray's night. Willie during practice takes a shot, hits him in the shoulder, and Matt Murray's gone for the rest of the day. Right? Samsonov's
Maybe someone in the chat can tell us exactly where they hit them because we didn't see the video because we were busy doing the event stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just unfortunate situations, but still like. Maybe like let's say for example he had a bad game and maybe he let a couple in that he should have been able to block, right? Regardless, they weren't given any favors out there.
Like I was thinking maybe the
like zero
Batherson
favors.
one could have been blocked.
Okay.
Because it went above the pad. Yeah,
Mr. the new guy in the chat with a fantastic comment. Sens have beat Boston twice so far.
that is actually hilarious. The Sens are
That's
weirdly
stupid.
good against good teams. So
That's so dumb.
we have 2 more games against the Sens,
Great.
right?
Wow.
Can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I'm going to eat my donut and tell
2 more
myself
games
I feel
against the
okay.
Sens, 2 more games against Montreal, and like I think within the next I don't know. I think after the All-Star break, we have a stretch of games against I would say bottom 10 teams, right? And so I think a lot of the discourse after we found out about the Matthews injury, which was, you know, this 3-week injury. was that-
Devastating.
it's devastating, but it probably happened at the perfect time.
Yeah,
Couldn't have.
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was going to
definitely.
happen, then this is the best time for it to happen.
I still think the way that did you guys really see him get injured? Because they said it happened during OT. Did you see any type of
He was barely
issues?
on in OT.
I was going to say he barely got off the bench.
I never saw it. So I'm thinking about
Maybe
this,
he
and I'm
came
like,
onto the ice stupid or something. Like maybe it was just something.
I think
small.
he tweaked something. I generally don't think that it's something serious. I think it's probably something smaller. But they have time anyways.
you gotta be cautious.
You
Not
got
to
the,
mention,
the
we don't-
All-Star break anyways, right?
And
So
we
give
we
him
don't
time.
know what injury took him out 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
right? This lingering
You think it's like a
injury.
nagging injury?
It couldn't be more unspecific.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's out with a sprained knee, so maybe the whole time it was a knee injury, right?
Yeah.
So
But and like the SCPN guys, like they were talking about this as well, right? What a perfect time for him to go
Yeah.
out, right? They have within that 3-week period, there's like 6 games, and a lot of them are going to be against lesser competition, right? So perfect time for him to get some time off and get a break, right?
But also, you have to win these games.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Like you can't just like.
How bad
Yeah.
did that power play look? Like without him there,
But
horrible.
You have way more talent than the Senators.
Don't you-
I agree, but how are they so reliant on one specific
That's what
player
I'm
to
saying.
get
They're not.
anything
Like they
going?
do well with
and
Matthews
now we're
out.
like, whoa, when Matthew Nyes comes into the playoffs, we're gonna win, and it's like, guys. And maybe tonight was a good example of the fact that we do need secondary scoring. Like, we score twice to bring it back to even twice.
Yeah.
And then the Sens get another goal, and it's like we just
This was a game.
collapse.
This was a game where, you know, I think defense was the main issue because I
Yeah.
think we did generate a decent amount. Like I don't think the Sens played particularly
No.
well on their own end, and you know Forsberg made some good saves, but at the same time, like it was a horrible defensive game.
It was
Like,
bad.
It was bad.
It was
On
bad.
both sides too.
yeah.
bad.
Like, and it was interesting because when they're down 6-2 or something, right?
Yeah. When
you
Giroux
saw
gets
the
the
shot-
6-2 goal.
Yeah, but you saw the shots and they were both 31-31.
Yeah.
Right? It honestly, when I was looking at it, it seemed like it was just like a shooter's chance. It's like it easily could have been
It could
the
have gone
other
the
way
other way.
around, but the Leafs just weren't doing themselves any favors by
No.
playing shit defense,
Yeah.
right?
The
Well,
Sens
that's
had
didn't work for
higher danger chances because they weren't contested.
Yeah.
Like they were never
They were
contested.
they were just, please, sir, come on
Yeah,
in.
just-
It was
we have
wild.
this prime real estate,
Yeah.
15 feet from our net.
3 of those
It
goals
has your
were-
name on it, Tim Stützle. Don't you want to score? And then he did, and it's
Yeah,
It's just wild when I was looking at the replay for the goals, right? And there was nobody in front.
No.
Just like it's Sammy and that's it.
There's
like,
no-
wild.
like and not. I'm not saying that you need to go and push his face into the ice.
Yeah.
But look at how the Rangers played the other night. think about how hard they were forechecking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's and I'm not a Rangers fan. I don't know how often they play like that. But games like that, you see how other teams are going to play, and if they play like this in round 1, they're going to get swept.
Yeah.
They're going to get swept.
Yeah.
Like, you can't play like that. It doesn't work that way. You're bound to lose if you play that way.
Yeah. I think I was more so disappointed with the fact that they showed no drive to try to come back. Yeah, there's days where you kind of just have off games and you just kind of you're not playing up to your potential, right? But the fact that they had zero effort is what concerns me.
Would have been nice to have a Tavares goal tonight.
Would have been nice to have any goal.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Joey Anderson gets this second goal
of the season.
Right?
Fantastic, good, and also that Willie goal, beautiful too.
Yeah.
Tucks it past, fantastic.
But if we're only relying on one person, whether it be Matthew Nyes, whether it be William Nylander, whether it be Austin Matthews to bring us out of this, like if somebody goes down, if we think about what happened in the playoffs a couple years ago, or consistently, we lost a defenseman, and we couldn't recover. If we're doing that with the forwards, we're just as up the creek.
Yeah.
Right? Because teams like this, where all of a sudden you're not committing to defense, you're not committing to getting in lane, you're not committing into stopping any passes.
Yeah.
And then you're losing 5-2 with 10 minutes to go, and then they get another one, and it's like, well, you're not going to get 4 goals.
Yeah.
There's an interesting comment from Nick Barden, who says Sanford texted Samsonov yesterday and told him he was starting. Samsonov said this after the game for David Alter. I do not understand. Why did Murray get hit in the warm-up then?
Yeah, because I thought the whole...
I do not know.
Maybe the original plan was to start Samsonov, and they changed their mind last minute.
I have no idea, but that's
maybe Murray asked to start or something. Maybe that.
Or maybe I'm getting duped. Is that really Nick Barden?
That's Nick Barden's picture. I'm pretty sure that's Nick Barden. I hope that's Nick Barden. If Nick Barden has an imposter, I will report him so fast. I will report him so fast. So fast.
Yeah, but it is...
Thanks for Zaitsev and those future considerations.
I gladly take him. You think Zaitsev's any good? No.
For what? Like, is he making like $6 million right now?
No, it was... what was it?
5 and change? I'll look it up. There's 3 of us.
No, it was just a 6-year deal, I think.
Cap friendly.
But yeah, it was it was an interesting game.
Zaitsev cap friendly.
Easy. 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. It was 4.5 in a 6-year deal after 1 year of like semi-decent.
That's $1 million more than Justin Hall.
That's more than that. Justin Hall's $2 million.
Is he really?
He was
so
he
more than double.
2x2. Yeah, and like
he has a 250% increase.
The Zaitsev deal was 150% increase. Cody Ceci.
Yeah.
And he had it for like a year and then got off his contract. Like Cody Ceci wasn't that good, right? But it was a 1-year deal. Like, you're out of that contract, and like
at least you could drop it.
I'm very happy we let go of Zaitsev.
Yeah.
That does not.
It's like the only thing I can be happy about tonight is that Zaitsev took a penalty. Like nothing else about that game was good. Nothing else about the game was good.
Okay, we got another thing. Follow-up tweet from David clarifies that might not have been the case. Keith is going to explain it shortly. Okay, so we don't know what the goalie situation is.
Interesting.
Okay, all right.
Well, then please keep us updated, chat. We appreciate you.
Okay, so I want to ask you guys a question.
Sure.
So in this situation, we had a bad game. We weren't able to kind of bounce back. They showed zero effort out there, right?
Yeah.
Are you concerned, or are you more so just gonna let them have a gimme? That it was they were playing against a bad team. They play blah blah to the competition. Blah blah. They're having a tough night. Or is this concern? Because for example, like it was just like a week back where they played against the Habs and a similar situation happened, right?
Well, and here's the thing. Matthews is off for the next 3 weeks, right? And none of us like that. And everybody's like, well, there's the All-Star break. And almost every single team that we play is in the bottom 6.
Yeah.
And we play awful against those guys.
Remember that California road trip?
I try not to.
Just imagine if this becomes that.
Like, the reality is that if they play the same way. If they play the way they've been downplaying to lower opponents for the last multiple seasons. It's not even limited to this year. No, it's the last 2 or 3.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't know. But if they play that way against the next 7 games, right? We have Washington, and then who else? We have
I have it up right over here.
Washington, and then
Bruins. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Bruins. We got the Blue Jackets twice.
Blue Jackets, Blackhawks, Canadians, Blackhawks again.
So and the Sabres, fun.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Because we do so well against them. Like, we could be missing out on an additional 8 points. This could be the difference between home ice advantage.
game we're gonna win.
The
is
Literally,
game?
the only game we're gonna win.
I
is the
know,
Bruins.
I know. But maybe that loss is going to show the team, and show Kyle Dubas that obviously we need more than what we're
You
getting.
mean more depth scoring, or more just in general, just like effort?
Yes.
And
Just everything.
Yeah. Yes, we just need more. We need more from our goalies. We need more defensive play from our forwards. We need them forechecking harder.
Yeah.
We need them getting in the passing lane, which they have been doing. Credit to them. Right.
Yeah,
The Rangers game, they made it a game, but tonight that wasn't a hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got walked by.
Yeah.
defense. And you saw like Brady Tkachuk. He was putting in work tonight.
Yeah.
Every single shift. He
Yep.
was outworking every single player on the Leafs. He
Yep.
was forechecking hard. He got in front. He got into lanes, and he scored twice.
And it makes
like-
the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
In games like that, when you should be winning and you're not, and because there's going to be games in the playoffs where you're putting pucks on net, and you're doing all the good things, and it's not going to produce.
Yeah.
And when you take the good things away that you're doing, you're shooting yourself in both feet, not even one at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's playing like that is going to get you nowhere but out again.
Yeah.
It's a concern because it's a pattern. Like we saw that as a comment from Noodle75 or Nudie75.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it
You're
is a
a little
concern.
edgio now, eh?
It is a concern because it's a pattern. If this
Yeah.
was scattered, like if this was one of the losses that you can't actually see any sort of correlation with the teams you're playing, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Every team loses games.
Yeah.
But when it becomes a pattern over a full season, over a full 2 seasons, over a full 3 seasons, over a full generation of Leafs play,
Recent memory.
yeah, like it is concerning.
Yeah.
Because I don't how do you make sense of it? How do you make sense of going up against worse competition and continuously performing under expectations?
See,
And this happened in the playoffs, so you can't even be like, oh, it's a regular season. Like, we
Yeah.
lost to Montreal in the playoffs.
exactly. And
And
it was
that
like
was-
a throw
that
right
was
at
a-
the end.
And does it come back to this team not having killer instinct? Is it because they want to be, or whatever, that when they're overconfident, they don't execute well? I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. We have no fucking idea. But the fact that we lost against Montreal, and there was so much comment within that All or Nothing series about having killer instinct.
Yeah.
Having that drive
That's a great point.
to put your, foot down and just win
Yeah.
when you should.
Yeah.
That's the
They just-
concerning part for me because
They still don't have
they
it.
still struggle with that.
Yeah.
They play well when it's against an even matchup. They play well against Boston, against teams that put up like a playoff fight
Yeah.
every single game.
Yeah.
But then when they play against a team that's just trying their hardest but doesn't have the talent, they seem to not match that, and that's what pisses me off.
It's weird because I'm in a situation where it's like, I hate to say this, but I feel like giving them a gimme for it, because it's like, I understand that they're playing crap against these lesser competitions, points that they could easily be taken away, and they should easily be winning, right, decisively, but it's like, that's not the level of competition we're going to be playing off against the playoffs, especially this round. Like, we're going to be playing off against the Lightning most likely, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to be able to give them that benefit of the doubt, and I hate that I'm trying to give them that, right? Because it's like, they really should be going at it. Hey, we got Adam here. Come
Adam!
in, come in.
Adam Wild!
Hello! I just want to say it's my first appearance on Game Over.
Yay!
The perfect.
I
day
remember
for
my
it.
first string.
They were amazing tonight, by the way. I just want you to know they were amazing.
How are the Leafs though tonight?
Terrible.
It was terrible.
Man, we showed up. They didn't.
Yeah.
Preach, honestly.
Absolutely. And
Also, we did get clarification that Samsonov misunderstood the question.
Oh,
so
okay.
He was not.
That'll do it.
He was not
Alright.
made aware that
there
he
is
was
that
gonna play.
language barrier.
So,
Yeah.
well, so in his mind, he thought that he was playing?
No.
No.
He didn't think he was.
It
It was a misunderstanding.
Simple
Like,
Oh, okay.
misunderstanding.
So after the fact, it was a misunderstanding.
yeah. So
We got all the boys here. Everyone. You want to say hi real quick?
If you guys want to poke your head in.
Steve's like,
Everybody just walked in.
absolutely dying right now.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. You're already sick
He's
enough.
injured.
Please.
You know that poster you had at Matt?
George Costanza claw. George Costanza.
There you go.
Leafs win.
Sorta.
6-2 over the Cheers.
Let's go. I should have brought my hat.
Oh, I jumped on.
Just take.
Hat guy.
They got their fucking asses kicked. It's pretty bad.
Your poor back.
My poor back. It's okay.
He's not gonna be able to get up. He's stuck in that
I
position
know.
for the rest
I
of
know.
the
What if I
episode.
should
On
help?
the SDPN family plan. They'll get some chiros.
Sunlight benefits. Whoa.
Brutal.
It's great. Oh, so what's the problem?
We're trying not
What
to
did you guys
despair.
talk about?
What isn't the problem, Steve?
What is the problem? Is this one of those ones you just chalk up to?
Giving a general
It's a
damn.
therapy
stunk?
session. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's a therapy session. Just
Yeah,
talk it out. Talk it out with the fans.
I
Like,
feel like everyone in
Damn.
this is
Please.
a therapy session.
And you know what's weird is so I was getting ready to rant about Willie. This position is getting more and more difficult.
Please stand up.
I refuse.
you see the sweat rolling down his... You want a donut?
I refuse. I already had a donut. It was freaking delicious.
It was good.
It
It
was
was very
really
good donuts.
So yeah, I was gonna go off on Willie for hurting Murray because like I know it's an accident, but that's also the second time he's done that to a goalie. He did it to Garrett Sparks, which in hindsight, fair, but like we didn't know that at the time. You know, you're not supposed to. I am not a hockey player, and I know there are several rules that you're supposed to follow, and one is don't shoot high on the freaking goalie during warm-ups. And this is the second time he's done it, but supposedly it's a mess in the post-game because Samsonov
Misheard a question.
misunderstood a question.
Misunderstood a question.
Willie refutes that it was his fault. Like apparently Sheldon Keefe is about to talk about it, and we haven't even seen it.
Oh shit, really?
Like it hasn't even happened yet.
We're getting the juicy
It's
details
chaos.
as it's going on.
It's friggin' chaos right now. Can we use this clip in
Yes.
the LMR?
I'm gonna make that
Yeah.
the screen cap for this is gonna be one of the
Alright.
ones
That's
for the
it.
screen cap.
There you go. You like my shirt?
Yeah, man.
Dude,
It's pretty
fantastic.
nice.
This is
Which
listen.
company is it?
Here. Can you read the tag?
Shout out to them.
It is Bella Canvas.
Bella
Bella
Canvas.
Canvas.
I gotta say, like, this is one of the most god tier STPN outfit. This shirt
In
with,
this pose.
with the navy blue dangle navy patch pants. In
oh,
this pose,
yeah.
god tier.
Yeah.
Oh, and you want to see my shoes?
Oh,
yes.
show,
You had to
please,
show the
please,
suit.
please.
Oh, you know what?
Steve's gonna
Just take
like.
one of the shoes off.
Groin.
It's gonna be a broken
No,
human by
only
the end
one
of
of them
this.
has it on there though.
Okay, yeah,
All
there
right,
you go.
all right,
There you
all
go.
right,
There you go.
Wait,
There you go.
wait.
All right.
Got new shoes.
It's up there. It's up
It's
there.
right
It's up
here.
there.
It's
Oh,
right
it's
here.
up there,
It's
right
right
here.
here.
So my buddy Justin Fisher got me these. Look.
So fancy.
Ooh.
They
We,
picture
we
for
gotta
that
make this an
embroidery.
actual thing. Imagine how many people would line up for this type of stuff.
You dropped the new.
I want this.
Exclusive release.
I want this.
Heard it here first.
the SDPeasies. Cop your SDPeasies. Love that. Love that.
I hope Kanye doesn't watch Game Over.
Oh God.
You know what? That was actually all groin. What's that thing called? The muscle that I messed up? That I said connected to your knee?
Just lower body.
Lower body injury.
Abductor.
Adductor.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
Dr.
surprised you
Andrew.
got that.
Oh my.
Useless information. Useless.
What else? What other information do we have? Let's be honest here.
Well, how else
Question
can we
for you
top
guys.
the end of that as a final?
If Murray's injured,
Yeah.
who comes up, Shalgren or Wall?
Wall.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Wall.
Wall, and I'm excited to see
Wall,
him.
come on down. You're the next
In
contestant
NHL.
on Leafs
Uh-huh.
goalies need assistance.
We need help now. Again.
Yeah.
All of our goalies just get injured one by one again.
No.
Just
Don't
call
put
it
that-
down.
don't put
No
that into
more
the world.
I love you.
Don't put that into the world.
No. So let's finish it there.
All right.
We can't top that ending.
I think that's it.
Thank you for
You're-
watching Game Over Toronto. Thank you for
appreciate
coming out
it.
tonight.
Well,
Thank
that was
you.
a
Yes.
Awful game,
And if
but
you-
great
But-
event.
And great vibes
Great
all
night.
around.
And great
Good
people.
vibes.
But no,
Great-
couldn't have
Yeah.
better people to
You
share
know,
it
this
with.
is actually like the first time we actually got to meet. So,
Everyone. Yeah.
hello everyone.
It's nice
Hello.
to meet you, bro. It's
Dude,
nice to meet you, bro.
It's
This is the
amazing.
first time we've done one together, like in person.
In person, yeah, you're acting like we haven't seen each other.
No, I know, but I'm
ever.
just saying.
Yeah,
We've
that's
never
true.
done one in person
That's
together.
true.
We've known each other for ages.
Rob,
And
come on.
Robert's here!
Rob.
Yes, everybody's
We got the whole
favorite
squad.
guest over, Game Over
We should
guest
get-
host.
We need one screen cap.
Yeah, with
I don't want to make
No,
Steve
no,
bend
no,
over.
yeah,
We're
we're
not
not
making
yet.
it.
I can't make him do the whole thing.
We'll Photoshop it. You can do that, right?
Oh, I can Photoshop.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
that, I
We'll
got
make
that.
it work.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's
end
do
off?
the outro. Let's introduce ourselves. So
Outroduce.
for Game Over
Fantastic.
Toronto, I'm Lauren Williamson. You can find me on Twitter at Lauren in the Six. It's all you.
I'm Harnish Patel. You can find me Harnish_Patel
Know
87
your own social media, Harnish.
at Twitter. I think.
I don't think that's
Is it not?
Maybe not. I don't know. Check.
I'll look.
My name
I
is
got you.
Armaan Panthiki. You can find me at Armaan Panthiki on Twitter.
Or are you guys wrapping up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
No, say go.
And this is Steve Dangle if
Are
you've
you
never
kidding
heard
me?
of him.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
This is Steve Dangle if you've
So-
never heard of him.
Let him rap,
So
Steve.
this is all from Mike Stevens talking or quoting Sheldon Keefe. Leafs PR clarifies that Samsonov, did not find out yesterday that he was starting, and that it's likely he misunderstood the question. Matt Murray has been dealing with an injury that flared up in warm-ups and was unable to play, per Keefe. What Matt Murray is dealing with is not related to the adductor injury he previously dealt with. Keefe says, now this one's the big one. Keefe says if Samsonov was forced to leave the game, they would have gone to an e-bug despite Murray being on the bench.
Wow.
So, how long does it take before Murray's put on LTIR to start cashing in on that sweet pre-trade deadline?
Wait, so does that mean Nylander, that wasn't related to Nylander?
No.
I don't know.
So
but-
we just ripped Willie a new one for nothing.
But there is a
Poor
sweet-
guy.
there is a
For the
Swede-
record, I didn't.
He also got a goal tonight too, and we just ripped him a new one.
There is a Swede that's catching a lot of crap, though, because Sheldon Keefe asked how Pontus Holmberg did in his top 6 debut. 6 minutes in penalties is too much.
Oh, no.
That is
He
what
did-
Jeff Merrick calls Lachey Bow Wow. He's in the
Wow.
dog house.
He did have a pretty rough
Dangle.
game.
Shame
out.
circle.
Steve_Dangle.
In case you never heard of him.
Wrap the show.
And another thing.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching
you
Game
for
Over.
watching.
Take care.
Game over! Powered by Sports Interaction, Canada Sportsbook.